Are you ready to transform your pool into a stunning oasis? At Mainland Pool Service, they're a family-owned business committed to keeping your pool looking pristine all year round. They believe that pool care should be proactive, not reactive, which is why their skilled team handles everything from routine cleaning to complex issues with precision. They prioritize clear communication and personalized solutions to exceed your expectations. Join the Mainland Pool Service family today and experience the difference their expertise and dedication can bring to your relaxation retreat. Contact them now at mainlandpoolservice.com.
Nate Bargatze.
Look, I say a lot of dumb stuff. I try to keep it in front of large groups. Seems to go better that way.
Big Dumb Eyes World Tour.
When you say something dumb one-on-one, it's a lot for that person. I'll say it, then I can just feel that they feel the weight of my life on their shoulders.
Tickets and info at NateBargatze.com. Don't miss the Big Dumb Eyes World Tour. Nate Bargatze.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing compares to catching your Grizzlies IRL. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Grizzlies tickets at Ticketmaster. Whether they're here at FedEx Forum or on the road, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. And there's no better brag than saying you saw it live.
Watching the Grizzlies is easy with FanDuel Sports Network. If you have cable or satellite, you're all set. Find us on your channel lineup. You can also use your TV provider login to watch games on the FanDuel Sports Network app. No cable or satellite? Subscribe directly to FanDuel Sports Network online. You can also watch on Prime Video by adding a FanDuel Sports Network subscription. Not sure where to start? Visit FanDuelSportsNetwork.com to learn more.
The only thing better than Saturday Night Hoops is when it comes with an exclusive Grizz hoodie. Every Saturday this season, $60 gets you a Grizzlies ticket and a limited edition Grizzlies hoodie. 4 different hoodie designs dropping across 4 Saturday games. Not sold anywhere else. Don't miss your shot to collect all 4 designs. Grab your tickets and gear up now at grizzlies.com/Saturday.
Let's face it. There's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Grizz Nation, Friday nights just got a whole lot better. Introducing Buckets and Brews, the ultimate way to tip off your weekend. Every Friday this season, grab a terrace-level ticket to the Grizz game and 2 12-ounce Miller Lights for just $55. Get great seats, cold brews, and Grizzlies basketball. It's everything you need to start your weekend off right. So get the deal that's too cold to hold. Go to grizzlies.com/Friday to lock in your tickets today.
Grizz Nation gets set for tip-off 1 hour before every Grizzlies home game with the warm-up show. Get the latest news, notes, and analysis live from courtside at FedEx Forum.
Who's going to be the tougher team that rebounds and prevents second-chance opportunities?
Join me, Lang Whitaker, along with Michael Wallace, Jessica Benson, and other personalities from Grind City Media, Memphis, and around the NBA. 1 hour before every home game, live at Grind City Media on X, YouTube, and the official Grind City Media mobile app.
The long goodbye begins. A very special evening with Journey. Final Frontier Tour. Journey. Tickets are on sale now at journeymusic.com. Your chance to say goodbye to the songs that changed our lives. Journey. Final Frontier Tour.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
What up, everybody? Welcome to the Chris Vernon Show here on Grind City Media. Wednesday, January 14th, 2026 edition of the show. Chris out again today. He'll be back tomorrow. I am hosting today, Jon Roser. Coming up on today's show, saying the same thing I said yesterday. Yeah. We'll talk more about Ja Morant and the Grizzlies. He spoke today. We'll go through some of the things that he said. Very short statements, but he did say some stuff. And the Grizzlies in Berlin. We got a Grizzlies medical update. Dun, dun, dun. On Zach Edey, Brandon Clarke, and Scotty Pippen Jr. The Pittsburgh Steelers job is now open. Is someone, the Titans are interviewing somebody on a Friday. Is Bennett Doyle happy about it? Dustin Johnson, he got a big deal. Dell Curry is getting his number retired. We'll talk about that. Jessica Benson will join in studio to talk about the NFL playoffs and Indiana-Miami. Turn it up, Bennett. What up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in live. Grind City Media on YouTube, at Grind City Media on X. I think we're on Facebook Live and all that stuff, too. Thank you for joining, everybody. Again, the Tiger basketball team plays a game tonight. We're going to do a draft today. Not quite like how Jessica Benson and CJ Hurt do theirs, but we need to lighten the mood on some things. We're going to have a little fun today because last night at the Lander Center, Dane Danger was in town playing for the Sioux Falls Skyforce. He had, I think it was like 14 points, 8 rebounds last night. Sioux Falls beat the Hustle. But in honor of Dane Danger, who was back in town last night, and the Tiger basketball team who plays tonight against Temple, I'm going to have Bennett and Devin. They are going to draft a starting 5 and 2 reserves of Tiger basketball players under Penny Hardaway. Just guys who have played for Penny, and then we will determine who has the better team. Bennett has already proclaimed that he is going to wax Devin in this. This is what he said yesterday. We'll talk about what Ja had to say today. The Grizzlies getting ready to play the Magic tomorrow in Berlin. We've got an injury report for the Grizzlies. We also have an injury report out on who will and who won't play tomorrow. The Tennessee Titans are getting scheduled to interview somebody on Friday. John Harbaugh's interviewing. He's in New York today to interview with the Giants. I may have a little list for these guys and quiz these guys here in a second on Dell Curry. First things first, and you know what? Let's welcome Devin Walker to the program here today.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Bennett. Let's go. Devin Walker's the microphone mangler. He's Navajo. He's Senior Quasadilla. He's the reporter. He's Walker 93. He's Sir Hiss. And as of yesterday, he's the sleuth.
Look, bro. Wallace said these wise words, Roser. He said everything is a lot. I thought that was just like, just being kind of exaggerated.
Lauren Hill said everything is everything.
She said everything.
That's what I always heard.
Yeah. I think everything is a lot, and everything's a lot right now. It's heavy on you. It's heavy on your boy right now, man. It's really,
heavy.
really, really heavy on your boy's soul right now. But
I know we're gonna go easy. We're trying to go.
It's not about going easy. You keep it a buck. I just hope. Look.
Going easy, and you're.
Everything's a lot.
Let's be real here, Dave. You're flexing that essentials.
I'm flexing, bro.
You're flexing that fear of God essentials.
I may be flexing this fear. I've been asked about this hoodie a lot. Go to fearofgod.com and go buy it.
Yeah.
That's a great hoodie, though.
So we don't have those in the team store, right?
These are not in the team store. They are not going to be in the team store.
Okay.
They're like $500 hoodies.
I don't know about all that.
Not
Roser,
quite that expensive, but they're expensive
but
hoodies.
they made these hoodies because the Grizzlies were selected for the Berlin game.
Yeah.
So the teams that are in the Berlin game, they got the hoodies. It was the Grizzlies and the Magic. They had a Berlin Essentials hoodie that dropped.
Yeah.
They have a London Essentials hoodie that dropped. So it was
Yeah.
all part about the Berlin London games. And because we were included in those games, we got some nice Essentials gear. And your boy just so happened to.
It appears that might be all we're really getting out of it.
Nah, for real, that's all we got is the damn Essentials hoodie.
That's all we're getting. The Grizzlies went to Berlin and London, and all we got was a damn Essentials hoodie.
Damn right, bro.
Bennett Doyle is here. Bennett Doyle. Bennett Doyle. Bennett Doyle. Yeah. Bennett Doyle. 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 What's up, Bennett?
Everything.
You just got through talking about everything for 2 hours. You ready to
Everything
talk
is a
about it
lot,
again
huh?
for something like that?
I did. No, I'm good. I love to talk. That's fine.
That's good. We do it for a living.
Yeah, we out for a living, big dog.
Yeah, no problem at all. I do. I forgot to tell you. I have a gift for you guys.
For both
got
of us?
gifts for
I
us?
have gifts for you guys.
Come on, bro.
Hang on. Let me.
Bless us.
I'm gonna come hand them out.
Yeah.
This is
Bless
from my
us.
buddy. My buddy.
Oh, we got
Garrett
cards?
Okay.
at Beyond Fate Toys.
Okay.
I'm gonna come hand
You
them
got
out.
friends
All
at
right,
toy
yeah,
stores?
yeah.
All right, cool. Let's tap in.
All right,
Trying to
let's
figure out
go.
what my
Bennett's
hair
bringing
down.
us toys.
Oh, this is tough.
Is this too tough?
This is tough. We got the Grizzly Pokemon Junts.
Oh, these are cool.
Yeah, these are tough.
Yeah. There's
hey.
the Cam Spencer. Go on, zoom in, Jaylon.
Come on now.
I don't know if you can zoom in on them. They're kind of, they're cards.
They're
but
like Pokemon cards, but like Grizzly edition.
Yeah, you can see that.
Tough.
And then there's the said. Yeah.
That's
If you
good.
read the Cam Spencer, it said, I would die to win a basketball game. It's life or death to me. You don't want this as much as me. This is tough.
Yeah, these are tough.
These are tough. Shout
Yeah,
out to
yeah,
shout
yeah.
out to where we
Shout out
shouting
to Garrett at Beyond Fate.
Yeah, it says it on the back. Beyond Fate, custom-made toys and magnets. Instagram is Beyond Fate Toys, F-A-T-E.
Check him out. He's at all the conventions and stuff. He's
Yeah.
always slinging his stuff. So
Check him out on
give my guy some love.
Check him out on Instagram. Yeah.
we
Beyond
tap
Fate
in.
Toys. That's awesome. What would you say? Brandon? You
Garrett.
said? Garrett. Why did I say Brandon?
Why'd you say Brandon?
I have no idea why I said Brandon.
That's nowhere near,
That's
bro.
nowhere near Garrett. That is nowhere near Garrett. Shout out to Garrett, Beyond Fate Toys. Go check him out on Instagram. Thank you.
go
That's
tap
awesome.
in.
I'm going to put these in some top loaders.
Top loaders.
Yeah, you got to put them in top loaders. Keep them safe. They're in a sleeve now. Then you put them in a top loader, and then you can put them up on a display if you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Come on, man. I'm in this collectibles game.
Yeah, you in these streets, huh?
Yeah, Mid-South Card Show this Saturday in Bartlett. Check it out.
Y'all go shop with Roser.
So the Grizzlies are in Berlin, Germany. Let's just go ahead and do this. And Ja Morant spoke today. And we're not going to play the video of it. But, you know, this is basically the reporter asked Ja Morant, what is your reaction to, and this is straight from Drew Hill's story in the Daily Memphian, to said the organization may be moving on. And Ja Morant says, quote, live with it. And then he was asked again, do you think he'll be with the Grizzlies past the trade deadline? And Ja Morant says, quote, I'm the only one you asked that question to. The reporter says, no, but you're in front of the microphone too. Morant says, who else did you ask? The reporter says, the people who run the team. Morant says, what did they say? The reporter says, you have to let me type the story first. And Ja says, oh, next question. And then Morant was asked if he anticipates he's going to play on Thursday and then continuing Sunday in London. And he says, hopefully. And so
Then we fast forward about 20 minutes after that interview drops.
And the injury report comes out, and Ja Morant is not going to play in Berlin. And I don't know. Devin, is your hopium gone?
I'm tired, bro.
Oh, I know you're tired, but
I'm
is
tired,
your
bro.
hopium? Bennett, you had
I'm
hopium
tired,
yesterday
bro.
too. I still think you had
Tired.
hopium.
Yeah.
You were holding on to hopium.
For sure.
Where is the hopium in the tank? Where was it? Would you say the hopium was yesterday before the show? How full was the hopium tank?
I mean, honestly, like I felt like that when the report came out that I felt like that was the writing on the wall. Usually when Shams puts out something like that, it's it means that's probably what's going to happen.
But you still had hopium in the tank.
Well, and the thing is when he traveled with the team to Berlin and practiced, I was like, well, that all signs point to he's probably going to play. And so I'm like, okay, well, if he plays with his team, what if they win both games? Like, what if the vibes are good? Like, things could change. The fact that it comes out that he's not playing today, I mean, I can't sit here and say anything other than that. I think that kind of suggests where it's heading.
Is the tank empty, or is it completely out of gas?
My lights on, bro.
Yeah, my gas light's on.
My
gas light's on too.
Yeah.
The gas light's on.
My light's on. It's telling me you got about 30 miles to empty, bro.
And there's not a gas station in
Ain't
sight.
No gas station
There's no gas station in sight right now.
I'm driving to East Tennessee, riding the back roads, hitting the swerves and curves, and dipping and durning, and that's all I got, Roser. Like I woke up I told you before the show. I woke up this morning. I had a great night. I went to karaoke last night. I killed the show. I put on an absolute performance last night at karaoke. I went to bed last night feeling great.
Yeah.
Woke up this morning, see my cell phone, and I have a lot of messages. And usually when I see a lot of messages, some shit happened again. so
you see how it goes for all of us when working in media.
Yeah.
If we wake up and there's a bunch of text messages, it's because some ish happened.
Because it happened. So I opened my phone. First of all, I didn't open the text first. I said, let me see. Hold on, time out. Let me see these. I'm scrolling through the messages. Then I opened Twitter, and I said, oh, God. And this somebody tagged me and stuff. I'm like, no. And then time keeps coming. Then I see the Zach Edey report. And I'm like, no.
We'll get to that in a
then
sec.
Then I see the Scotty Pippen thing. And I'm like, bro. Then in the back of my mind, I'm like, it's the 9th week of Ty Jerome.
We are straight up 4 to 6.
Playing
4 to 6.
Coming back. And I'm like, is he going to play? Probably not. No. Then I see the Ja thing. And I'm like, all right, bro. All right, I need to go back to bed. Because what am I supposed to like?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So the report comes out. All right. So first of all, then there's a video that comes out of that is filmed today at their practice. Like Ja's at practice and they're doing stuff at practice. A video comes out. Ty Jerome's like active in this. Like he's shooting shots, so that's good. It appears that's very close. And he wasn't listed on this injury update, this medical update either. So it appears Ty Jerome
That is good.
Well, not going to play tomorrow. Like
the fact he won in that report.
If it's not in London, it's going to be like next week whenever they return to the States. Ty Jerome will be back. What did you take from the Vince Williams video, Devin? As somebody who has been around these guys, you've been around these practices. I know you've been around, but you've been around these practices. The only thing that I was like, I mean, where it feels like there's some spillage over of some emotions is because, man, why would you do that when you know there are people filming this? There's other media members there that are filming this stuff. Like, that's where it's like,
it was.
But we don't even know what it's about. It appears to be about basketball.
Because people were trying to.
We need a lip reader.
People call me a professional lip reader, and I am a professional lip reader. That's why when I go places, I do this because I know people can read lips. I will say, Roser, that looked like, because especially at the end, he's saying 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. And then you see him like, I'm like, okay, hold on. For me, it went from like, are y'all talking about basketball?
Right.
Or y'all talking about
other stuff?
You know what I'm saying? Scrapping it out.
Right.
And both sides are understandable. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all are teammates, blah, blah, blah. Y'all in these trenches together. You got all the stuff outside of the stuff.
There's a lot of outside stuff that's probably boiling over to the inside too.
It's frustrating, and it's like it was interesting though. It was an interesting video because I don't know, man. After when Ja did the crotch grab, I was like,
yeah, he did. He did do the crotch grab.
That was a little more like
that was a little more than just.
It's like all right, bro. I'm about to square up type.
That's not just basketball.
We don't need that on video, man.
I think all in all, if y'all weren't prepared for it, and maybe you're still not mentally prepared for it, I think we were texting yesterday, me, you, and Chris in our group text, and I just basically said I think that what this is all shown, and I think the fact that he's been ruled out, I tend to believe, and I could be wrong if he plays in London, but I think he's played his last game for the Grizzlies. That's just my personal opinion. I think he's probably played his last game for the Grizzlies, and I think it's probably for best for both. I think it's time to move on. I don't think at the point it feels like there's too much damage has been done, and there's too much just. I don't know what the right word is, but there's just I don't know.
The bridge is burned.
The bridge has been burned on both sides. I think both sides feel that way, and it's just how relationships go. Like, I don't think that this team is going to be able to reach the heights they want to reach with Ja. And I don't think Ja is going to be able to reach his fullest potential if he ever does. I don't think it's going to be here in Memphis now. And I think both sides know that, and the end is in sight. And I think it's just time for both to move on. And it all sucks. And I know some people still don't want to, and they're going to play the blame game of this and blame game with that. But I think there's plenty of that to go around for a lot of things in this.
I think too, like if you look back, I think Jaron just posted on my story. It said, "Time is precious. Don't let it go by."
Yes.
And I think that's, for me, it's like, even in this whole situation, that's like a lesson, right? Because even this year, like, it's the last 2 out of 3 years, this team's been injured. It's been injured. It's been injury ridden. It's been every day we're waking up to the Undertaker to letting us know, like, these guys are hurt. 4 years ago, 21, 22, their NBA posted a video yesterday of Dez on an iPad watching videos from that 21-22 video.
I saw that.
And that let me know, bro, that was 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
It wasn't 5, it wasn't 10, it wasn't 15. It was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And it lets me know, like, bro, every one of these moments, I know we're going through shit right now, but, like, hopefully you can turn the page and whatever happens after this. But you got to appreciate every one of these moments, bro.
Yeah.
And I told you before the show, bro, if you're a Pistons fan, enjoy those moments. If you're a Magic fan, you're a young team, enjoy every one of those moments, because you
Don't
never
take them
know.
for granted.
You never know, bro. You could look up, and you can look up, and all this would be in smoke.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And you have to deal with it. But nah, man, it's just, I'll say it again. This is my motto for all this situation. Everything is a lot.
Yeah.
And it's like really heavy. And now if at the beginning of this, you had stories written about the Grizzlies were the next up and coming this. You know what I'm saying? It was so many.
We're not that far away from that.
You know
We're not that far from that.
Who has the best future in this? Who has the best future in that? And it was the Grizzlies, bro.
Yeah.
It was the Grizzlies. Fast forward 3 years. Now look at us.
And it doesn't mean they still can't.
No.
Doesn't mean they still can't.
It's just
going to be a little bit of a reset.
It's fractured.
It is. It's fractured now. You know, and it's just, I think it's best for both to go their separate ways. And I think the fact that it was now that Ja's not playing in Berlin, I think the writing's kind of on the wall. And for people, and I think there's going to be someone who's like, well, he needs to play because you need to get his trade value up. I think the value is what it is. Like, I don't think Ja Morant playing and scoring 30 points or scoring 17 points and 8 assists, if him having 17 and 8 assists or him having 30 points and 6 assists is going to change what the value is. I think people know what Ja is, and their opinion of him is their opinion of him. Other teams is, you know. And there's only a X amount of teams who are interested in trading for him, and their opinion is not going to change of him. It is what it is and what they're willing to offer. So, but that's my opinion. I think he's probably played his last game, but you know, for the Grizzlies. But like, we will see.
We get an overseas game, and it's not about that. It's about the drama.
Right.
And even
it's not about the game.
That's what I hate the most.
It's not about the game.
I hate that.
Because the games do feel bigger.
Yes.
Like they're doing media sessions, which is like playoffs, all-star type stuff. Like they're doing media sessions for it. It feels bigger. And it's
all about
just,
the drama. We could have had that here for the MLK game.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to have some drama, but even like too, like seeing like we talking about just like the pain of all this. Like I'm probably the most like
there's no
frustrated
doubt.
all this.
Yeah, no, I know.
But I think too is like when you saw Dez go on the podium and he's talking about how like my family still lives in Memphis.
He said, I wanted to go home.
I wanted to go home.
Yeah,
he had to catch himself.
I know he had to catch himself. He did.
Like that's the little stuff. Is like,
I know.
Oh,
I know.
We was this close, but no, man. Look, the Berlin game's tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure the talk's gonna be a lot about the Ja situation, but hopefully the squad can put on a good show, man. Show that Grizzlies basketball is the thing.
Well, Kelly Iko has a report in Yahoo, basically, that the teams with varying levels of interest, Minnesota, Sacramento, and Milwaukee, to name a few. Milwaukee's got their own issues. But Miami has quickly emerged. This is from his story today. Miami has quickly emerged as an attractive option to Morant and his camp in recent days. So he is probably getting that from Ja's side of things. I will say for Miami, I would be scared to death to trade with Miami because of the Justice Winslow deal. Like, dude, that was a disaster for us. But I will say, like, Tyler Hero played like a lot of games last year and was an all-star last season. So if Tyler Hero wasn't there, Hero probably would be the best player you're getting back that you could get back.
What about Emmanuel Quickly?
Is Quickly better than Tyler Hero?
Depends on who you ask.
Depends on who you ask.
You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Emmanuel Quickly's numbers this year. Let me see. His contract is OD. I will say that. 16 points a game, 6 assists, 4 rebounds. Let me see. Tyler Hero. We're going to go just off based
Hero's
off numbers.
missed a lot of games.
We're going to go based off just
like
counting numbers. 21 a game, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. So scoring-wise, Tyler Hero is a better player, but if you want.
What are his percentages?
49% from the field.
33 from three. His 3-point percentage is woof. I mean, he's only played 10 games this year. But yeah, he played 77 last year, 42 the year before that, then 67, 60. So Hero's gone 55, 54, 66, 67. 2 of the last 3 years, though, he's been hurt. 42 games, and this year he's only played 10. But the year before he did play, last year he did play 77 games. But this is his lowest 3-point shooting year he's had all season, all of his career.
Yeah,
he's only shooting 33 from 3, but the rest of his seasons he's always been around 37 to 39% from 3.
That's not bad. That's high level shooting
for Tyler Hero. Yeah,
like, as far as like the Quickly contract, the Quickly contract's kind of OD.
It's
$32 million a year.
So I think Hero's got a big deal too.
Let me see. I got his contract right.
Either that or he's due. He might be due for one.
Let me see, Roser. I got it right here. Yeah, he's due. He makes $31 million a year this year, $33 million next year, and he's an unrestricted free agent in 27, 28.
Yeah.
So he has 2 years left on his deal.
That's if you could get him. I mean, that depends. Like I don't know. Maybe we'll see. But that's the newest report mentioned in there. On to different. We could sit here and rehash this and go through this a million different ways. We're going to come to the same conclusion, which it all sucks.
Real quick though, I would like all signs are pointing to this happening by trade deadline, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, Michael Wallace was on with. Was it you guys yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he was on with you guys yesterday, and he said that. Things can change, but as of right now, even like after the flight and everything, this is before Josh spoke today because he was on with you yesterday. And he's like, all signs still point in the direction that this is going to happen in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. Like this is still heading in that direction. So, and I would think just based off everything Josh said today, I don't think we're going in a different direction. It appears that it's heading to an end, and it's going to end in a trade, and to where we don't know, but we kind of have an idea of the teams that have been mentioned that would be interested in the deal. The Charlotte Hornets are retiring Dell Curry's number 30 jersey. Did you know this? When I was reading about this, I was like, Dell Curry's getting his number retired in Charlotte? I mean, I guess it makes sense because he's been there a long time. That's where his family grew up and everything, where he raised his family with Steph and all them.
TV?
I think he's a TV
radio. I can't remember.
TV or radio for them.
TV.
Right. And here's the thing that struck me.
It's TV.
Dell Curry is second all-time in points in Charlotte Hornets franchise history.
Wait,
did you realize that?
Number 1 is Kimba, I'm guessing, right?
So I was going to ask you this. Can you name the rest of the top 5 Charlotte Hornets all-time leading scorers? Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun here. Let's have some fun
here.
here.
Number 1.
Cardiac Kimba.
My
cousin.
Kimba Walker, 12,009 points is number 1.
Go, Bennett.
Gerald Wallace.
He is number 3.
Let's go.
Gerald Wallace, 7,437 points.
I'm going to go Larry Grandmama Johnson.
He's number 4.
Let's go,
7,405 points.
I don't know if he was there long enough. I'm going to say Baron Davis.
Baron Davis. No, not Baron Davis.
I'm going to go.
Baron Davis is not even in the top 25.
Dang.
Was he not? He was in Charlotte, right? Wasn't he in Charlotte?
He was New Orleans.
He was New Orleans, bro.
Oh. Whatever. Yeah. The franchise has been all over the place. Hell do I know?
That's okay. Y'all are doing great. You've only gotten one wrong. That's fine.
I'm going to go number 4-1, Glenn Rice.
He's number 7. 5,651, Glenn Rice.
Who else we got, Bitter Doyle?
Am I looking at old Hornets, or am I looking at Bobcats?
This is Charlotte Hornets and Bobcats. You can do both.
I know.
Here.
I'm just trying to,
because you had Gerald Wallace in there. He was a Bobcat.
He was a Bobcat for a long time.
I got Brevin Knight too. He was also a Bobcat.
He was also a Bobcat.
Legendary
Man, thank God they're the Hornets again. The Bobcats are just a
cringe.
Oh, and the color scheme.
It was just real team move.
Them UTSA looking ass colors. Like, man.
2K my team ass logo.
That orange and navy blue is just a nasty color scheme.
Yeah, it's nasty, bro.
Get that UTSA stuff out of here.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Come on, Bennett.
Man, I'm trying to think of who was with the Charlotte Hornets back in the 90s. All I know is that I wanted the starter jacket.
If you need me, I got you. I think I might have it.
You got the starter jacket?
No.
Elite starter jacket.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead.
He might have both.
Go ahead.
He might have both.
I might have both.
Who?
Shout out to my people at the Hornets, bro. That's probably my favorite group of people at the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah. Good city, too.
Grizz City. Never mind.
I got family who
I
lives
mean,
there.
if I was
I'll
to
throw
ever
out LaMelo, but I doubt it.
LaMelo's number 9.
Okay.
Yeah. If I was to ever leave Memphis, Charlotte would probably be one of the cities I would leave for. I would go Muggsy Bogues.
Muggsy's
That's a
number
good
8.
one.
Damn it.
He's number 8. So
That's a
y'all
good
are close
one.
to the top 10. You've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wasn't Muggsy with
7,
Charlotte
8,
during Space
9.
Jam?
So if you want to do the top 10, you're missing 5, 6, and 10.
Muggsy was with Charlotte in Space Jam, right? Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Muggsy's only been with Charlotte.
only
Did he
been
even
with
play
Charlotte,
for
bro.
another
I think
team?
he only played with
Okay.
Charlotte.
No, remember, dude, I did that competition with him.
You did, even
at
All-Star.
At All-Star Weekend. It was like we were doing some shooting thing, like virtual shooting thing. You had to take this Wii-looking controller and you had to pretend to shoot a basketball. Muggsy Bogues was critiquing me. He didn't think it was very good.
Yeah, he didn't think Rosa did a good job.
No,
I would
he
go
didn't.
Alonzo Mourning.
Dude, this blew me away. Alonzo Mourning, 14th.
Interesting.
Right. I know. I thought he was going to be top 5.
Where's Adam Morrison on the list?
Adam Morrison? Come on, bro.
You
Adam Morrison is not in the top 25.
Come on, bro. Lock in.
Yeah, lock in, man.
Let me see. Who else we got? Hornets. We got not Michael.
He played. So Muggsy played for the Bullets for 1 season. Then he played for the Hornets for 9 years, and then the Warriors for 2 years, and then the Raptors for 2 years. But he's a Hornet.
He's a Hornet. Yeah, he's a Hornet lifer.
Wasn't Jason Richardson there for a minute?
Jason Richardson did not play for the freaking.
I thought he played for the Bobcats.
What are you? That's Gerald Henderson.
You just
You thinking of Gerald Henderson, the other athletic dunking guy?
just
might
making
be.
up.
Gerald Henderson, 12th, by the way.
I'll
the Hornets.
say, yeah.
Fitty just making up.
Would
people,
anybody believe that Gerald Henderson scored more points in a Charlotte jersey than Alonzo Mourning?
All I think about
Right.
his biggest highlight is that lady getting hit with the basketball in the front row. Remember that?
Wait, Gerald Henderson, what?
Wasn't that in I think that was a Charlotte Hornets game or a Bobcats game when that lady was sitting in the front row, she gets smacked in the face by the basketball. Yeah, I don't remember that. It's in slow motion.
I don't
Maybe.
remember
There's
this, bro.
also one.
Hold on, you said it was Gerald Henderson that did this?
Yeah. Google Gerald Henderson lady hit in the face with a basketball or something. I don't know. Yeah,
Let me Google that very gingerly. Hold on.
he kind of.
With basketball. Hits fan. Let's see. I'll do hits fan. I won't do lady. Oh, with a bad pass?
Yes, he just didn't catch it. Yeah.
Here's another one I'll send you. Corey Maggette. It's the worst pass in NBA history. It's literally a video on YouTube. It's the worst pass ever. This is when Corey Maggette's in a Bobcats jersey. It's a game against the Clippers. I sent it to the Slack, Jaylon, if you want to grab it. You can throw it up whenever. But it's the,
You never seen that one?
it's the worst pass in NBA history. Where's the will? Show me this. Show me the lady getting hit in the face. Show me the lady getting hit in the face.
I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of funny, bro. I'm so messed up for laughing at this.
Yeah, it's extreme.
Like those like cartoons, like Tom and Jerry cartoons, where somebody gets hit with something and like drop like immediately.
Yeah.
Jalen,
Is that what happened to this lady?
Type into YouTube, bro. No, this.
Oh, no, here's my
this is
Corey
Roser.
Maggette. Look at this. The worst pass ever.
Yeah, he was shaving.
It's Corey Maggette. It's the worst pass
shaving
ever.
for sure. Type
Corey
in-
Maggette in a Bobcats jersey.
Type in Joe Henderson bad hits fan. I promise you, chat. Y'all need to see this.
Good call here, Bennett. This is a
Bennett,
really good
that's a deep
recollection
cut.
right
That's
here.
a
This is a
deep cut.
really good deep cut right here.
I need to.
We need to laugh. We got to laugh today. Man, we need to laugh.
Play the video, Jalen. Find that, bro. It's the first thing when you type it on YouTube. Joe Henderson hits fan.
Yeah, Gerald Henderson hits
Until
fan.
then, I'm going to go.
Yeah. Keep guessing.
I honestly cannot remember anyone. That
So you're
played for
missing
that team.
5, 6, and 10. Or really, I mean, of the top 10.
Who
I'm going to
played for
go.
the-
Don't play that. Yeah. We're selective on what videos we're playing. We'll go. Emeka Okafor.
Oh, that's a good one.
Number 13.
Okay.
Was Al Jefferson? He
Oh,
was
look at this.
Al Jefferson was
Oh,
a.
she
Oh, wait, hang on,
dropped,
hang
bro.
on,
Run
hang on.
that back. Look at that. Yeet. Dude, shit.
Hold on, dude. That's not even the one that I'm talking about.
Wait, he had another one?
Dude, that is not even the video that I'm talking about. That's insane that he's been in 2 of these.
Gerald Henderson has murdered 2 fans?
No, the one that I'm talking about, that's wild, dude. I've never even seen that.
She dropped so fast.
The one that I'm talking about
she
is...
just walking to her see with her Bojangles, bro. And she got decked in
It's
the
like
head.
disappeared. Like,
Dude, no.
Run that back, bro.
That was that's like a video game or something. You know, like you zap the person on the video game and they just disappear. That's what that was.
The one that I'm talking about went way more viral than that one did, and it's not him making a pass; it's him not catching a pass. It goes through his hands and it smacks this lady in the face. I think it's in slow motion too.
Bro, play that one more time, bro. That shit is on base.
Well, here we go.
Dude, that's like a cartoon for real. When you were saying it's like a cartoon, I was like, wait, what? I don't remember it like that.
It's like a Tom and Jerry cartoon, bro. Look at this, bro. Douche.
Oh my God. How is that real?
Oh my God. Yo.
Doink.
Bro, and where she's falling to right by the like, bro, there's no like dude, that's like concrete
Yes,
right
bro,
there.
there's
She
nothing
just
there,
fell right
bro.
on the concussion protocol.
Bro, she just wanted her Bojangles, bro.
My gosh.
She just wanted her Bojangles
Man,
3-piece, and she got hit in the head with the ball, man.
That's tough. That's a game. Who are they playing? The Bucks?
Yeah,
Is that a game against the Bucks?
I gotta find the other.
Somebody said it's Kendall Gill, Roser. Kendall Gill on the list.
Kendall Gill. No, it's not Kendall Gill. Kendall Gill's 15th.
Okay. Oh, this is the one you talking about, Bennett. Hold on.
This is the one I'm talking about. Boom! How is he involved in
Who
both?
threw this? Is that Lance Stevenson? Oh my God, Gerald Henderson.
Bro,
Catch
I'm
that,
crying
bro.
right now.
Why did he not catch that?
Why are you injuring these women? Stop
But
it.
why did he put his hands down? He
No,
could've
that was
caught
not
that.
his fault. That was not his fault.
Dude, did Lance Stevenson throw that pass?
I think he did.
That was Born Ready. Charlotte Hornets with Born Ready and freaking Gerald Henderson.
Knocking out fans.
My gosh.
Supposed to have helmets courtside in
Yeah,
them.
man.
funny.
They didn't put like Major League Baseball, put those nets up.
Yes.
They put netting up around the court in Charlotte.
Bro.
Damn.
By the
All
way,
right.
why are you watching something on your phone during live basketball?
Oh, we're all guilty of
Well,
it.
yeah, everybody's guilty of that.
Doing live play?
But not when it's like, if you're sitting that close.
Yeah, you gotta
When
lock
I've
in.
sat
No,
that
if you're
close
front
before
row
games,
or
you're
second
front row,
row,
you gotta
head
be
on a
locked
swivel,
in.
yeah.
bro.
Locked in, bro.
Dude, you gotta be locked in. Dude, last night, like, life flashed before a couple of people at the scores table's eyes. Because Dane Danger came after a loose ball at the scores table last night, and it was like, oh my God. Because he's like 255, 260,
Yeah.
but he's like a heavy.
Oh, dude.
He plays and runs heavy.
My
So if
all-time-
he's going to come over that table, bro, he is going to take you out with him. And he got, oh my God, dude, he got close. Everybody at the scores table was like, you could see the eyes get really big. Like, oh my God.
Who's going to catch this big SOB?
My all-time favorite is a Memphis Tigers one too. Is Kareem Cooper dove into the crowd one time. I think he killed a blue hair. I mean, it was this massive man. And he went over like 3 rows of people. It's so good.
Look, people say, bro, you have to have live to show the tears, bro. And this is the moment, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I am like crying, laughing right now, bro. That is
Gerald,
hilarious.
thank you, Gerald Henderson.
Thank you, Gerald
Thank
Henderson.
you, Gerald
bro.
Henderson.
This is we
All right.
needed this.
All
We're
right,
missing
so
3.
You're missing 3 of the top 10. I give you one of them. He's in trouble.
I said Al
Terry
Harrington.
Rozier.
Terry Rozier, 6th all time.
And he cooked
Hornets
with them.
leader.
I remember
crazy
that.
run.
I remember
6th.
that. Yep.
Yeah, 6th.
They weren't
It ain't-
doing much, but he cooked.
It ain't Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, is it?
No, it's not Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. This
Flick the jumper.
he was a point guard. He was weight fluctuated.
Raymond Felton. As soon as you said that.
Raymond Felton.
He
As
said
soon
weight
as you said
fluctuated,
weight
that's
fluctuated.
Yeah, he's 10th all time. 5th all time. He's also been in trouble.
Recently?
I mean, a couple years ago, yeah.
No.
He's recently been in trouble.
Recently in trouble.
Yeah.
Recently
This
in
is
trouble?
wild. I could not believe he's 5th.
Recently
Could
in
not
trouble.
believe, and he's like missed an entire season.
OJ Mayo didn't play for them.
No.
No, he did not.
Not OJ Mayo. By the way, did you see the NBA thing with like Jalen Wells and Tyreek Evans yesterday?
That was so strange.
I was like, bro, they suspended Tyreek Evans for like a whole season, and they're doing
right.
like some tie to Tyreek Evans and Jalen Wells.
It was when he was in Sacramento.
Yeah. No, I know, but I was like,
It's before
they're still talking about Tyreek Evans.
It's before the allegations, Roser.
Yeah.
It's before the allegations, bro. Pre-allegations don't count.
This is wild. Like, you still can't get this.
Yeah, you said he got in trouble recently.
Yeah, like within a
Like,
couple years.
do we
he's
consider
like,
him a good player?
Yeah, and he missed an entire season
Because he got in trouble.
Yeah,
It ain't.
he's fifth all time.
He missed a whole season.
He's about to be fourth. He's 3 points away from being
So he's
fourth.
still there?
He is 35
Miles
points
Bridges?
away.
Miles Bridges.
Miles Bridges.
That's insane.
Is fifth all time Hornets
That
leading
is
scorer.
insane.
In points in franchise history. Yeah. Dude, he is going to be third by the end of the year because he is 34 points away from tying Gerald Wallace for number 3.
He's had that good of a career.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say that's crazy. Did you see the Heat posted yesterday that Bam is second all time in scoring for them?
Really?
Exactly.
That's wild too.
Who's number 1, Alonzo?
All time.
Or LeBron?
Or
LeBron wasn't there long enough. was he?
Or Udonis.
Steve's in the Heat. Steve
Udonis
Smith.
Haslam was there forever.
Let me see. Let me find that. Oh my god.
Oh, Dwayne Wade. Holy crap.
Yeah, come on,
Jalen's
Roger.
going to kill me. That's Dwayne Wade.
Bro,
yeah.
Dwayne Wade is 2,100.
Yeah, 21,000.
21,556. Second
Oh, yeah.
is
I feel
Bam
like
Adebayo with 9,000.
LeBron and Bosh weren't there long enough.
Yeah, they weren't there
right?
long enough.
So they're top. They're top.
Where's my
10.
guy Steve Smith?
Steve Smith is not on here. Ronnie Cycli, though, number 8.
Ronnie
Shout out Ronnie
Cycli.
Cycli. So we got D Wade, Bam Adebayo, Alonzo Mourning, Glenn Rice on 2 lists.
Glenn Rice.
LeBron, Tyler Hero already top 10. Chris Bosh, Ronnie Cycli, Jimmy Butler, and Udonis Haslam.
Man. How
So yeah,
about that?
Bam Adebayo is already number 2.
Shout out Glenn Rice. That's a former All-Star Game MVP, Glenn Rice. A sharp shooter. One of the best shooters in league history.
What do they say, Roser? These kids don't know how cold Glenn Rice was.
These kids
back in the
don't.
day.
No, seriously. We
don't know how
need
cold
a
Glenn Rice
ball
was.
is life. Glenn Rice was a problem mixtape.
He was a problem,
Absolutely need a Glenn Rice was a problem mixtape. All right, let's get to one more thing. Dustin Johnson signed a new contract with Live Golf. He signed his original deal for 4 years, $125 million. Since signing that deal, he's won 3 tournaments on the Live Tour. And the time he was on the PGA Tour from 2008 to 2020, he won a tournament every season on the PGA Tour. You want to talk about a dude just getting paid. Steve Biscotti, the owner of the Ravens, he wants Lamar Jackson to have a new deal by March. Lamar is scheduled to have a cap hit of $74.5 million next year. To just put things in perspective, Josh Allen has the highest cap hit of any quarterback this year, and it's like $50 to $55 million. So like Lamar's would be way over that. So obviously he wants to get a new deal done with Lamar Jackson to get the cap hit lowered a little bit.
That owner, bro, do you see some of those quotes from him yesterday?
Biscotti?
He is I don't know, he a real mob boss.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see the question they asked him, would Jim Harbaugh still be your coach if old buddy would have made the kick for one more week? That's what he said, for one more week.
No. And he was asked about Lamar. Is Lamar going to have say over the new coach? And he says he will have say, but he is not going to have control.
I have the final say.
I have the final say. I'm not giving a player total control.
Yeah.
I can't
that
do
owner,
that.
bro, he
ain't
real,
playing around.
Real
But, hey, man,
mob ball stuff,
but
bro.
I will say, dude, the Ravens have been a great organization. Like, they've had literally, like, Brian Billick and then freaking John Harbaugh have been their coaches. Like, he lets his guys stay
won
around.
a Super Bowl with each of them.
John Harbaugh's interviewing with the Giants today, and Brian Daboll is interviewing with the Titans on Friday.
How you feel,
Bennett Doyle, how do we feel? Not great, just say it.
No, I mean, I actually don't think he is a terrible coach. I think he was in a terrible situation, but do I want him to be the head coach of the Titans? Probably not. No.
Rank your top 3 Titans.
Coaches?
Yeah, coaches. Like that you want.
They say all time.
Mike Tomlin, John Harbaugh. Number 3, I don't know. I'll say man, he's kind of old.
I mean, one of those people said he's not coaching this year, so take him off.
A lot of people say Tomlin's not going to coach this year.
Yeah. Well, he says that.
I think you'd be crazy to not want Stefanski. That guy's one. Look, I think he was probably trying to sabotage himself in Cleveland this year because there's a bunch of goofy stuff he did. But if you look at on the whole of what he did in Cleveland, that guy won Coach of the Year and went 11-6 in Cleveland with 5 different quarterbacks that year.
I think he's a good coach.
That's
too.
crazy.
I think the Browns are just a disastrous.
He is a good coach.
Situation.
I want what's his name? I want Logic, bro, because he could
McDaniel.
He can.
So he's interviewing for a bunch of jobs, and he's also interviewing for the Lions offensive coordinator job.
Yeah, because he's the quarterback whisperer, and I think that if you set Cam up with a good quarterback coach,
Yeah.
he gonna be straight. We've seen the quarterbacks in the playoffs right now.
The Lions could be really good for him as an OC though, because they have speed, and he loves speed. Like McDaniel wants speed. That's his offense is all predicated on having speed, and the Lions have a ton of speed. So if he wanted to just be an offensive coordinator, he could go to the Lions and be an offensive coordinator.
I don't want either of the Chiefs coordinators, although if I had to choose between one, I'd probably go Spagnuolo, but I don't.
Yeah, you don't.
I'm probably good on either.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
You'd like to probably get an offensive coach for Cam. You'd probably want an offensive coach for Cam. That would be.
I don't think Brian Dable's a bad coach.
Set Cam up for success, bro. Yeah. At the most.
All right, draft time. Here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
You guys are gonna draft a starting 5 and 2 bench players.
Okay.
Memphis Tigers players under Penny Hardaway. We're going to do a duck race here to determine who gets the number 1 overall pick. You're going to draft a starting 5 and 2 bench players. We have a duck race ready to go to determine who gets the number 1 pick. This is in honor of Dane Danger being in town last night, and because we just don't want to talk about the Grizzlies and Ja Morant. So that's also why we're doing this.
I mean, I feel like there's nothing else to talk about.
There's nothing else to really talk about with that. We said our piece. Go to the beginning of the show if you want to hear it. So we're going to do this now. Let's have a duck race. Devin is winning the duck race.
Where is my duck?
Dang,
your duck is not even.
He is sweeping that duck.
Damn,
bro.
Bennett already won?
Yeah, Bennett.
Devin won?
Sweeping that boy.
What happened to Bennett's duck?
Where's my duck?
He sunk. He can't swim, bro.
Wait, no, I won.
Bennett won.
Wait, why am I still swimming then?
Oh, I got dusted. Okay, that's fine. It's fine.
Oh, so Devin finished.
Minor setback for a major comeback.
Devin finished fast there. That's what she said.
Yeah, that's how it is sometimes, bro. Sometimes that's how it is. Sometimes you get in that water, it's a little wet. You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Starting 5, Penny's all-time Tiger draft.
All right. I'm going to go number 1.
Yeah.
Whew. See, I feel like
they had to have played for Penny.
I feel like this man is already he locked in right now.
I'm not locked in.
He has a piece of paper.
I mean, dude, he's got 3 pieces of paper over there with names written on them. He's got positions, date of birth, social security numbers,
what hospital they were born in,
time of day,
time of day,
doctors' names.
I'm gonna go number 1 pick is I'm gonna go James Wiseman.
James Wiseman.
Ooh,
all right.
Okay. All right. Let me counter that with Jaylon Duren.
You took wait.
We're talking about Tigers, right?
You got to go slow. Jaylon has the type of these. James Wiseman?
Does he count?
He played 3 games.
He counts,
Does he
brother.
count?
He
counts. I mean, he does count.
All right.
He does count.
Okay.
All right, Bennett, who are you picking for your
Jalen Duren?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Jaylon Duren.
He's picking
Ever heard of him? He'll probably be an
Duren.
all-star this year.
He's picking Jalen Duren.
Pistons fans savor those moments,
Bennett is taking Jalen Duren. So big men are the first players off the board.
So we're playing a college basketball game, right?
How many bench players do we get?
2.
Okay.
2, bro.
You get 2 bench players. That's essentially what happens in college basketball. You play 7 guys over a 40-minute game. That's really what happens.
So I got my big. I need somebody to go and pick and roll with him.
Jaylon, is he okay to draft again? Is he? Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I got somebody to run pick and roll. I'm gonna go Kendrick Davis.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Kendrick Davis.
That's a good pick. I can't believe he didn't go earlier.
I should have went. I should have went Jalen Duren with number 1. Chat. But I went James Wiseman.
Okay. Give me. I'll take Precious Achua.
Precious.
That was my next pick. My next pick. I'm gonna have to give him a stern talking to at some point because he's gonna have to pass the ball. You know what? I need a grit and grinder, bro. I'm gonna go DeAndre Williams.
I'm
gonna go DeAndre Williams. Indiana's winning the national championship with a bunch of old players. I think I'm gonna do it with my team.
All right,
Is he the best player of the Penny era? Like, when you think of the Penny Hardaway Memphis era, what is the first player you think of?
Probably, for me, Kendrick,
Kendrick?
It's Kendrick and Jeremiah. Because Jeremiah was a holdover, but he would that Jeremiah run.
Jeremiah played for Tubby and then played for Pastner, then Tubby, then Penny.
Yeah.
See, I don't want to do this because
That's
I feel
not a bad one. That's not a bad one either, Bennett.
I feel like
Jeremiah Martin.
No, that's a good one. Let me get
This could be Bennett overthinking.
Since I got the two bigs, let me go ahead and get some 3-point shooting with Lester Quinones. This is literally he had this team that I'm drafting. Like I need to switch it up a little bit.
They lost to Chet Holmgren and Andrew Nimhard.
Yeah. I'm going to go. This is just based off like his Tiger.
And Drew Timme.
His Tiger run, right?
Yeah, that was an awesome Gonzaga team, though.
I'm going to go, all right, Rose, I got my next pick. Because he had a Tiger run that eventually got him drafted, I'm going to go Josh Minot.
Josh Minot!
I had him on my list. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Jaylon, put my team up. I need to see what my team looking like. I need to see what I got left.
By the way, the Boston Celtics this year. I know they lost to the Pacers the other night, but Jaylen Brown didn't play. The Celtics, man. Celtics are good.
Let's see.
Freaking Jaylen Brown's been awesome this season.
Ooh, I fear I'm about to cook here.
He's about to cook.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Go ahead and give me another guy that got drafted. I'll go. Well, did he get drafted? I think he did. Give me Emoni Bates.
I said he was about to cook and then drafted Emoni Bates.
Your team going to be mad as hell when you don't pass the ball.
Okay.
Bro, they literally played him in the Gonzaga tournament game, and it was a disaster.
Thanks. Good job.
You literally, this is the exact team.
Hold on.
Why are you drafting the exact team?
Hold on.
Are you really about to draft
It's not the exact team.
Are you taking Lomax next?
Dude.
I don't think Precious played on that team. Did Precious play with Jalen Duren? Okay. Jalen knows. Jalen is like our Tiger expert. Jalen is Tiger Man, and he is in our ear.
Keep going.
Big
Y'all are just wait till you see the final product.
All right,
we got to see the final product.
We're gonna go. I need a 2-guard, Rose.
One of you taking James Wiseman and the other taking Emoni Bates.
Yeah,
y'all are disgrace.
I'm out of pocket.
Why don't y'all go try to draft? Y'all would draft Austin Nichols right now if you could. Shout out Austin Nichols.
Yeah, I'm lucky. I was out of pocket with that James Wiseman #1 pick, but it's fine. We bounce back on our second pick and our third pick.
Big Sean.
Sometimes, yeah, you take an L and bounce back. I'm gonna go for my 2-guard because I need somebody. Let me see my team again. They need some.
You've got James Wiseman, Kendrick Davis, DeAndre Williams, and Josh Minot.
You know what?
Nobody can shoot.
It's college basketball, Roser.
It's just a fair point.
It's college basketball. You know what?
Nobody's scoring on you either.
Nobody's scoring on me either because DeAndre gonna fight you. I want to go so bad. I want to go David Jones, but he doesn't pass the ball.
Right. So you're going to go Javon Quinterly.
No. I was gonna go Kendrick. No, not Kendrick. Jeremiah. But Jeremiah's like a combo point, right?
Yeah. Jeremiah needs the ball.
He needs the rock in his hand.
And Kendrick needs the rock in his hand.
Oh, this is hard. You know what? I'm gonna go.
Boogie Ellis.
We're gonna have to talk to him, bro. Bro, you got to pass the rock. I'm gonna go David Jones.
David Jones.
Okay.
It's now Jones Garcia, by the way.
Yeah,
that's right.
Once he joined Mexico City.
Yeah, he's Jones Garcia now.
Jones Garcia.
Okay. But we gotta tell him, bro. Your X button gotta work if you're gonna play on my team.
I don't want to draft this all Penny era team and not have a local talent in the starting 5. That just feels wrong. So I will go Jeremiah Martin.
Jeremiah's your point guard.
Yep.
Okay.
I like the Jeremiah Martin pick. I would have taken him higher than y'all took a lot of these guys. I would have taken Jeremiah Martin over James Wiseman and Emoni Bates.
Yeah, I was tweaking. I'm Roser. Okay. I promise you, I was tweaking with that.
Yeah, James Wiseman. And I would have thought Precious would have been the #1 pick. Yeah. Precious was good. Precious was good, yeah.
He was a dog.
But I get Kendrick. I get Kendrick in there too.
All right, so we need some.
Now you need a bench.
We need some energy off the bench.
Yeah, you need. Who is going to be your Donnell Mack?
So we're gonna go.
Shout out Donnell Mack.
I think I'm gonna go. I want to go with somebody. I think I might. He may be still available with his last pick because we got somebody to get the crowd going. But for this pick, I'm gonna go solid, crafty with his feet. We need somebody else to clang and bang in the paint. I'm gonna go Dane Danger.
Dane Danger.
I was hoping to take.
I'll go Dane Danger.
Okay. Well, I would like a big off the bench too, and I like my size already. But I kind of want to. I don't have a lot of stretch bigs. That's a problem. That's going to be a problem. How about give me? You know what? Actually, I'll take it back.
I'd like Musa Cisse. I dare you.
I was about to. I've already taken 2. I can't do that.
Yeah, there's no chance you can draft a dude that can't catch.
You know, it wasn't necessarily as great at Memphis, but I think he's learned a lot. I'm gonna go Naquan Tomlin.
No, I like it. Sneaky.
Yeah, I was gonna go him next, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Naquan Tomlin off my bench.
I should have picked Naquan, bro. He's been having a decent.
Jalen 100% googling how to spell Naquan.
Yeah, don't butcher it, Jalen. Don't butcher it. Oh, look at him. He got that pretty quick.
Oh, there you go.
Show you right, Nay.
Yeah, he had to Google it. Yeah.
All right, my last pick. Like I said, I know he's gonna still be here with this last pick. I need some energy on the bench. I need somebody doing
Alex Lomax,
pumping us up.
Tyler Harris.
I'm gonna go T. Harris, Tyler Harris, Mr. First 48 himself. I want him as my 7th.
That's pretty good.
I need somebody shooting the ball from half court off my bench, man. Get the crowd going, get the crowd hype. I'm gonna go Tyler Harris with my last pick. Shout out Tyler Harris.
I feel good about my big man depth. I need some guard depth. There's a couple directions I could go. I could go DJ Jeffries here.
Ooh, DJ Jeffries.
Could maybe go Landers Nolly here.
Landers Nolly.
But I think I want to shore up my point guard depth. And so I'm going to go with the guy who is having a really nice post-Memphis career, and that is Damian Ball.
Damian Ball.
Okay.
He is having a nice career.
The chat asked me why didn't I want PJ Haggerty, because he also is a foul baiter, and I don't need foul baiters.
Yeah, so y'all left out PJ Haggerty. You left out
Javon Quinterly,
Boogie Ellis.
Yep. Landers Nolly,
Malcolm Dandridge,
Musa,
DJ Jeffries, Alex Lomax,
Elijah McCadden. Did not make the cut. What? He was a contributor.
Elijah McCadden. Who's the guy that I like that was on that team?
Jalen Young.
No.
Nick Jourdain.
Oh, I hate that guy.
He was a contributor. Why?
Damn. Yeah, Devin was never a Nick Jourdain fan. No, who was it? Who was this guy?
Nobody picked Caleb Mills.
Paul
Chaffont.
You know, Caleb Mills, dude, his injury that year, that's the one that wrecked the Quinterly David Jones win. They fell off a cliff after he got hurt. No, it was it Keontae Kennedy? I liked Keontae Kennedy. I liked him.
Keontae Kennedy?
Yeah, he played well for the Tigers that year. That was the Kendrick Davis year.
Yeah, he played well. Hey, by the way, Roser, you said we only get how many players do we get? We get
yeah, you got 7 guys.
But we know good and well Penny's gonna sub all our players out by the first time out.
There's no doubt.
We might need a couple more players.
But he liked most of these guys. So he might not have subbed as much because he liked these guys.
I say, bro, we need some extra.
Aaron Bradshaw ain't in this group.
We need some subs, bro.
Yeah, he ain't subbing all these guys.
First TV timeout, Penny gonna play 8 players.
Penny's had some good players, man. Penny's had some good players here.
Hey,
there we go.
Tigers play tonight.
Yeah, put this up on social. Let the fans pick who had the better draft.
I think Team Doyle clears.
Team Doyle clears.
Yeah, no.
I think y'all are both out of pocket for picking James Wiseman and freaking Imani Bates.
James Wiseman.
I think you're both out of pocket for that.
Imani Bates is a bucket.
Yeah,
well, I was tweaking with my first pick. I'm not gonna hold you.
At least he admits it.
It was the pressure, bro.
He says Josh Minott was a terrible pick for you.
Who said that?
Jalen.
Why you a hater, bro? Why you a hater? By the way, Bennett, your team may be better than mine. I messed up with my first pick. It set the tone. I set the tone.
Jalen says your team sucks.
Dang. Why my team gotta suck, bro?
Man, all right. Yeah. We're going to take a break. Jessica Benson's going to join us in the studio next. We'll talk NFL playoffs. Chris Vernon Show, Grind City Media. We'll be right back. Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
The
Grizzlies are proud to team up with Prime Global Group, a company on a mission to redefine real estate investment. By leveraging deep experience, strategic insight, and robust resources, Prime Global Group is shaping a smarter, socially responsible future. Whether you're an investor or simply curious, now's the time to explore innovative strategies that align with your values. Join the movement and discover how you can be a part of this exciting evolution. Visit primeglobalgroup.net to learn more and connect with the team today. That's primeglobalgroup.net.
Do you feel like you have had a matchup or an opponent or a moment where you're like, oh, I'm in the NBA now?
When we played the Warriors and Steph on the left wing hit like a step back three, like right in my face. Like, I remember watching this on TV and I'm the one getting scored on.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Grizzlies fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them IRL. And that starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight in person. From seeing your favorite Grizzly stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. Put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside, Memphis.
Watching the Grizzlies is easy with FanDuel Sports Network. If you have cable or satellite, you're all set. Find us on your channel lineup. You can also use your TV provider login to watch games on the FanDuel Sports Network app. No cable or satellite? Subscribe directly to FanDuel Sports Network online. You can also watch on Prime Video by adding a FanDuel Sports Network subscription. Not sure where to start? Visit FanDuelSportsNetwork.com to learn more.
Southland Casino Hotel is helping you navigate to Santa. Win your share of over $550,000 in free play and a brand new Lincoln. Here Comes Santa takes flight on Saturday, November 1st, when you can begin earning entries. And don't forget the grand finale drawings on Saturday, November 29th and Saturday, December 27th to win a share of over $40,000 in free play or a brand new Lincoln. Win big during Here Comes Santa, only at Southland Casino Hotel.
Own the 2025-26 Grizzlies season with the 10-game Flex Pack, the ultimate way to catch all the action on your terms. Choose your favorite matchups from intense rivalries to weekend thrillers and customize your pack to fit your schedule. With 10 games to pick, you'll never miss the moments that matter most. Visit Grizzlies.com/packs today to build your perfect ticket pack and cheer on the Grizzlies your way. It's your team, your season, and your schedule, so don't miss out.
The Grizzlies are the one thing everyone in the family can agree on. So join us every Sunday this season for Sunday Family Fun Days. It's a steal at just $35 and includes a ticket to the game, a $10 food voucher, post-game free throws on the court, and a meet and greet with mascot Grizz. Space is limited, so grab your tickets now for this unique experience your family won't soon forget. Go to Grizzlies.com/Sunday and have a fun day.
Field goal percentage up, 3-point field goal percentage up, points up, rebounds up. How would you describe your second season so far?
I feel like in my head, my standard's a little higher than that. I feel like my percentage should be a lot more up, 3-point percentage a lot more up. And but I'll take it. You see the positives and things.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris
On one morning
Vernon.
bright and clear, my old folks and I drew near, just a village down in sunny Tennessee. I'd been speeding on that train that would bring me back again to that girl I left in sunny Tennessee. I could hear those voices singing as she bid farewell to me. Far across the fields of cotton, my old home.
The Grizzlies are proud to partner with Prime Global Group, a leader in innovative, socially responsible real estate investment. Discover smart strategies that align with your values at primeglobalgroup.net. Jessica Benson is the host of The Jessica Benson Show, weekdays here, 8 a.m. at Grind City Media on YouTube, Grind City Media on X. I think we're also live on Facebook. All that fun stuff and all your social sites where you do all your tweeting and your talking. Hello, Jessica.
Hi.
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 Hey, did you know that Paramore's from Memphis?
No.
No, who?
A chick from Paramore.
Haley Williams?
Yeah, somebody told me that yesterday.
I think she's from Tennessee.
I don't believe she's
she from Memphis?
I
Am I
don't
tweaking?
think so.
Am I
She's
tweaking?
from Meridian, Mississippi.
Into you.
Oh, okay.
I remember on your butterfly.
Generational talent.
But I do love Haley Williams.
Generational
I'd rather talk about Haley Williams than other things in this world right now. So.
Her origin is out of Franklin, Tennessee.
Oh, so she down the street.
Yeah.
Damn it. I tried to claim her.
And she was married
But she has
to...
Memphis energy.
She does.
She was
Way
married
more
to...
than Franklin.
Yeah, she was married to Chad Gilbert, who's in the band Newfound Glory. Don't know anything about them.
It was a quick marriage.
It was a very quick marriage. I'm stunned. Can't believe it.
Shout out Haley Williams.
True love just must not exist if they can't make it. Jessica, I don't want to make you talk about anything that's going on here, so...
Wow, thanks.
Let's talk
You're
about...
the first person in days to say that to me.
Let's talk about football. The NFL playoffs are upon us. The wild card round has taken place, and you still have, because we have exactly between college and the NFL, 5 games. Take it away.
Games, as you text me every Wednesday. Games are less depressing than everything else happening. All right, let's start with Bills at Broncos.
Yes, Bills.
3:30 on CBS.
Okay,
on Saturday afternoon.
So why did it take so long for them to figure out the times?
I don't know.
Because they said they waited until the Steelers-Texans game was over to release the times. I'm like, so I guess that mattered, because if the Steelers had won, they would have been in a primetime spot or something.
Maybe.
But I feel like Saturday, it was always Bills, Broncos, and 49ers Seahawks were going to be Saturday. You could have put the times out for those games. Like
I would imagine so.
Yeah, but they waited.
Just decided to wait. They do things their way.
Right.
Fun fact, every single playoff game, not every playoff game, every game played in Denver from the month of December to the month of January, if the weather holds up, will have been like 60 degrees, which is crazy.
That's
crazy.
It's been what's going on in Colorado?
Temperatures. What's going on in the world? Who knows these
What's
days?
going
But
on
it's
in the
been beautiful
world?
weather, so you don't really have to worry about there. Bills Broncos is always weird for me. Those are my two teams.
Yeah.
I grew up in Denver. I'm the family of a Bills fan or a former Bills employee, and so these times are tough. But I look at this Bills team, and it just feels like everyone keeps saying, if not now, when?
Yeah.
But also, like, can Josh Allen hold up against the Broncos pass rush on a week off at home? I know altitude always gets made a little more than it needs to be in football. Like, I think when teams go to Denver to play basketball, sure. But like from a football standpoint, I don't know. I think it gets overblown a little bit. But that home environment's great. The Denver defense is great. Josh Allen's down, like, 3 receivers in 1 week with Gabe Davis and Tyrell Shavers both tore their ACLs last week, and then Joshua Palmer already on the IR. And he himself had 3 injuries in the game against the Jags, and he's just like willing himself to stay in. He is the best player left, and he is at his best when the stakes are high. I just wonder if he can physically hold up.
I loved his locker room speech after they beat Jacksonville. He said, guys, all this is we get to play one more.
One more.
That's what we did. That's what we
One more.
accomplished today. What we accomplished today is we get to play next week. That's what we get to. That's what we did. And now we got to worry about. Next week. I think they're going to do it. I just don't trust the Broncos.
I don't either. And
Their
I haven't all
defense has
season.
been sneaky. The last month or so, it's not been as. I don't know.
Also, the best part of their defense is Pat Surtain. And
Yeah.
what does he do best? He locks up the best opponent receiver.
Yes.
and who is the best opposing
Right.
receiver. Like, that's not how the Bills are going to beat you. But I also don't want to overlook the Broncos either. Like, it's the hot thing to say, oh, the Broncos have 14 wins, but they're 11-2 in one-score games, and can that hold off through the postseason? Like, at the end of the day, they did win those games.
It can.
And
It can hold off.
Bo Nix
yeah.
has shown poise down the stretch in games. Now, that's a different beast once you get to the postseason.
Right.
And the Broncos' run game has left a lot to be desired throughout this year. The offense in general. It'll really come down to, this is Broncos defense versus
Josh
how
Allen.
immortal can Josh Allen be
Right.
with the entire weight of this thing on
I
it.
thought too it was big for the Bills to be able to preserve James Cook last week. Like
Yeah.
they didn't have to run him a ton.
they didn't. They didn't.
And in this game, you would think especially with them not having the receiver depth. I mean, did you say 3 receivers? It's Brandon Cooks, Khalil Shakir, and someone else.
Technically, like Kincaid as your tight end.
Yeah, and
Use the
then-
tight
and-
ends,
Yeah,
yeah.
use the tight ends and run James. Like and dude, we've seen him have some massive games down the stretch of the season.
James Cook, I think 9 100-yard rushing games. He had the most 100-yard rushing games in the league this year.
Bo Nix, show you not a fraud, bro. There's
it's a huge opportunity.
There's a whole group of NFL commentators and people talking that say you don't belong.
That's why
you don't belong here, bro.
That's why I'd be on the Bills here. Just like it's ultimately at its core, it's the playoffs and it's Josh Allen against Bo Nix, and I will trust Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Like so. But this line, so Broncos 1.5. I really didn't know where to go with this. This is just the one I picked, but I think like FanDuel and I think maybe Caesars actually have the Bills -1. So there's still a couple books out there that actually have the Bills favored, but the majority of them have the Broncos favored.
Of all 4 games, this feels like the biggest toss-up
Yeah.
of them all.
Yeah.
And line-wise would speak to that
line-wise
as well.
would
Because like the
speak
next
to
one,
that.
Niners-Seahawks, which is
Yeah.
the Saturday night game.
Yeah.
Seahawks are 7.5-point favorites.
Yeah, they are 7.5-point
And
favorites.
for the Seahawks, it's back-to-back games against the Niners since they got the bye. It's the first time the Niners will have played in Seattle in the playoffs since 2014.
Yeah, I remember that.
And we all do.
I remember that.
But rivalries this postseason have been tremendous. Like when you look at last week with Bears-Packers, can Niners-Seahawks live up to the call? It just, I don't have to tell this to you, and I'm just
hate this
rehashing
team.
what I hear living with a Niners fan.
I hate them.
You hate this team.
I hate
My
them.
husband hates this team, but is also stuck in the sadness of, and not to bring it back to everything that were going on in Memphis, but
No,
like,
it is.
even as he was watching the Eagles game over the weekend, he just felt great sadness that this era, he thought it was going to come to an end because he didn't think you guys would pull it out against the Eagles. And so you get the happiness of ending the Eagles season, but just the idea of Kittle and Trent Williams and Christian McCaffrey and this iteration of the Niners coming to an end. And it is a reminder that sad times
they
happen to everyone in sports. The Eagles won a Super Bowl last year, and now they are back in depresso mode.
And it's
like 1 year later.
It's great because the Niners are outmanned here. They are. And Chris sat here on Monday, and he's like, here's my real thoughts, because I give you crap about the Niners. My real thoughts is, he goes, if you guys had your full team, I think you'd be the best team in the league, and you'd win the Super Bowl. And I said, I think so, too.
Yeah.
And that's also what makes this kind of sad.
I mean, they entered the season with 6 All-Pros, and they have 2 left.
We have 2, yes. We had 6 All-Pros enter the season. We have 2 left.
Hold on,
Our linebackers are literally guys one of our linebackers is a guy we signed off the Broncos practice squad. Yeah. Another one of our linebackers, Eric Kendricks, we just signed him like 2 weeks ago. Like, these are our starting linebackers. None of them were on the roster to start the season. And now you lose George Kittle. I don't know if Pearsall's playing. I doubt Pearsall plays. And you saw what Seattle did without Pearsall in that game. They just bring everything tight. They're like, we know you're not going to beat us down the field, and you're not going to have time to throw the ball down the field, and we're going to just keep everything short, and it's all bunched up, and our offense couldn't do anything. It was 13-3, and that game felt like it was like 27-3.
Can Shanahan scheme up a dream, and can Christian McCaffrey be a god?
Can you get a special teams play out of Sky Moore? Can you get a special teams play out of Sky Moore? Can you
make Sam Darnold?
And can you win the turnover battle? Can you get
January jitter mode?
Can you win turnovers like 2-0? And if you can do that, you need some stuff to go. Because I remember the last time they were in this spot, they won a road game at Dallas in the playoffs, and then the very next week they had to go on a short week. That's what it was, against the 1 seed, I think it was the 1 seed, the Green Bay Packers. They had to play in Lambeau Field on a Saturday night, and it was snowing and icing. And the Niners won that game and did not score an offensive touchdown. Mm-hmm. They did not even score an offensive touchdown, and they won that game. They got a blocked punt touchdown, and they won that game. But the defense played great, and they're going to need stuff to go their way. And And they're going to have to stop the run. You can't give up 3rd and 17s on the ground like they did a couple of weeks ago.
You sound depressed.
No, it's not. It's not, dude. I love this team. Like, I love this team.
Well,
this is like
stick your chest out.
They fight. Man, they fight. They play so hard.
Stick your chest out.
But I will say, reading about them and watching videos of them and hearing the coaching talk, they are oddly, like, relaxed.
Yeah.
Like, they are not, like, tense about this game. They are very relaxed and just like Kyle Shanahan was at his press conference and they're asking him and he's like, I've got my Crocs on. I'm in comfortable clothes. I'm going to go brush my teeth after this.
It would not surprise me if they won at all. No, truly. I mean that sincerely.
They do have the nobody believes in us.
They have overperformed time, which is a testament to like the bones of that team and what Shanahan has in place.
And Seattle doesn't have to make adjustments. The Niners are the team that has to make the adjustments. Seattle doesn't have to. They can play the exact same way.
No, you can't because when you do that, that's how you get your face beat in.
Exactly. That's the
trust
point.
Me, I beat Darnell's ass a couple days ago
That's
because
the point.
I made adjustments.
That's what I'm hoping is Seattle doesn't have to make adjustments.
You got to make adjustments.
Seattle doesn't make adjustments.
It's the National Football League.
But their
Jon
defense
Roser.
is nasty.
You got to make adjustments in the National Football League.
I think you got to stop. You have to stop the run game and. If Darnold beats you, but you've got to do your best to stop the run game. And if he beats you, he beats you. But, like, you can't just let Charbonneau and freaking Kenneth Walker run all over you. Anyway, next game. Go ahead. I don't want to talk about my team enough.
The Sunday afternoon game is Texans
Go
at
Niners.
Patriots. Patriots a 3-point favorite. You are looking at Drake May and the Patriots offensive line versus the gnarly... The G is not silent with the Texans defense.
Oh, my God.
Legion of Boom 2.0.
Obviously, Aaron Rodgers is fairly immobile at this point in his career, and boy, did they take advantage of that. So absolutely, you give May the opportunity as a more athletic quarterback, and that gives you something to scheme with that the Steelers simply did not have. That said, watching that Texans defense, I was like, that's the kind of defense where you convince yourself, I don't care how stinky the offense that goes with it is, and it was not fun to watch. And they lose Nico Collins, which just adds one more issue for them.
But Christian Gonzalez for the Patriots, obviously he's got a concussion too.
Sure. I also think you have a great coaching matchup here. Like in terms of as we talk about Mike Tomlin not on his way out, now out, and all of the coaching turnover this year, and even thinking like what's the future with Andy Reid and like Shanahan and McVay are so clearly established.
And
but in terms of the younger in tenure head coaches, like DeMeco Ryans and Mike Vrabel are two guys who I would expect to be around for a long time. So
Ben Johnson now too.
I'm excited
Yeah.
for this game.
Yeah, bro.
Even though I don't love watching the Texans offense, it's not my favorite activity.
So
in this
that's
world.
the thing here. Like I think the Patriots better be careful here because I could see just that defense putting Drake May in just a world of crap. But the other side of it, dude, Stroud was so bad the other night. Like he was. That was so weird. Stroud has been good for the playoffs. Like he's been like last year, I think it was against Kansas City last year. Like, dude, he got his ass kicked, but he stood in there and made some plays. Tank Dell went down in that game on that touchdown pass. That's the game Tank Dell tore his leg up. But like that was a hell of a throw. Like Stroud's made plays, but dude, he was not good the other night, and that's what would.
If they don't have Nico Collins, like I think they're in big trouble.
You get another Christian Kirk game.
But you all, don't ask Stephen A. Smith about that.
Or Woody Marks.
Woody Marks, yeah.
But the thing is, like, even if he doesn't play like all you gotta do is don't turn the ball over. Like when you have a defense like that, bro, just don't turn the ball over.
He turned it over 3 times,
and they still won.
They still won with a score that
you literally just don't have to turn the ball. Just
turn
don't turn the ball over.
He had 4 fumbles when that game was 10-6.
Yes.
And it still felt like that game was 28-6.
Yes.
Yeah. So he doesn't have to go win you the game just to go lose it.
Do you know how many? You know how many yards the Steelers had in the second half? 23.
Yeah, bro. They put you in handcuffs.
That was their longest drive was 23 yards.
They put you in handcuffs. Their playoff motto is they're so far Swarm City.
Yeah. That was a good playoff
And that's
motto.
like what they like, bro. Them dudes are.
Will Anderson's a monster.
Bro.
Will Anderson's the pass rusher that nobody talks about, how awesome he is. But the other one, dude, that freaking Lassiter kid that they got, was it Kwame Lassiter?
Yeah.
Holy crap, he flies around and hits the crap out of you.
They got some headhunters for sure.
Yeah, they do. I would tell the Patriots, I would take the Texans here with the points.
Yeah, me too.
I think the Texans defense is still the best thing in this game. I think it's the best thing in this game.
Yeah, we talk about Josh Allen being the best player left, but if you were to talk about like the best thing that
The
exists in
Texans
the playoffs
defense.
right now. I think it's the Texans.
Yeah,
defense.
and that's very much like circa Ravens back in the day.
Or the Niners aura.
Stop.
Oh, it's not that? Okay,
No,
my bad.
No.
The Seahawks defense is pretty legit,
Or
too,
the
I'll say.
or the Bears Pope.
The Bears Pope, yeah.
Bears Pope.
That's why this is all happening for the Bears. You got the Chicago Pope. Bears Rams.
Bears Rams. Guess what? It's gonna be bitterly cold.
And
They
Matthew
say it, and he's
Stafford.
got a bad thumb.
Yeah.
You want to know what doesn't help bad thumbs?
Cold.
Cold. You want to know who struggles in the cold? Californians. This is a big California versus Midwest weather game, I think. The Bears are just, it feels like they're playing with house money, and obviously they're playing in a way that it doesn't necessarily feel sustainable in finding themselves down double digits and performing these miracle comebacks that make the Pope jokes right themselves. But like, you're getting visions of Caleb Williams. Like, this is what it could be, and this is what he's proving to be right now. I mean, that throw from the other game in the fourth quarter was just so sick. Like, that'll be one of those that you remember. And if this is the beginning of a genuine, like, period of time where the Bears are contending, you'll be like, oh, remember when Caleb Williams hit that jump man pose on fourth down and extended that play? And Odunze came up with a great grab on that. I think really, like, can the Bears control time of possession with their run game?
Yeah.
And can they hold Puka Nacua to under 1 gajillion yards?
I'll say the
Their
Rams.
safeties aren't great.
The Rams defense has been, ever since it seems like the second half of that Seattle game that they blew, their defense has just kind of fallen off a cliff.
Their team is just a little wobbly.
They have given up. These are their last games that they gave up. They gave up 34 to Detroit, 38 to Seattle, 27 to Atlanta, then 20 the final week to Arizona. That one didn't matter. And then they gave up 31 to the Panthers. And they almost lost to the Panthers. They gave up 31 to the Panthers. Their defense has been very, very shaky. They've been giving up, and they gave up 31 to the Panthers both times. Their defense has been very, very shaky over the last month of the season. That would worry me. The other one is Matthew Stafford in cold, under 30 degrees.
Not a great record.
1-9 completion percentage is 54.6, 14 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, and a passer rating of 76. So, things could be looking good for the Bears. If the Rams could ever get their defense right, and I just don't know, they may just be what they are now, but if their defense could be right, I think they're the best team, but their defense has just not been right, which is kind of goes with how all these teams are. Nobody really knows. Nobody really knows with any of these teams. They all have so many flaws. All these teams have so many flaws that
makes it
That's
so
what's
much
been this
fun,
season
bro.
all year.
Like college football too, other than Indiana being the most dominant thing in the world.
Yeah.
There's been so many teams that are up and down, up and down, up and down. You could pick them. You could pick stuff in them that you don't like. I feel like the same with the NFL.
Speaking of Indiana, Miami, Monday night for the national championship. Am I crazy when I was typing this out? 8.5 feels like way too many points.
Yeah,
Am I crazy for wanting to take Miami?
No, you're
Am
not.
I crazy for wanting to take Carson Beck
The
here?
environment is going to be on a 10. But the thing is, yes, it's in Miami, and I'm not trying to discredit. Those Miami fans will show up in droves. It's there. It's their home. I get it. These Indiana fans are nuts.
Nuts.
I don't know where they all came from.
No,
I was on a run. I was on a run yesterday,
Oh,
and I ran past an Indiana football sign in a Memphis yard. I said, "Who are you?"
It's real life.
I've never seen this before, but they're everywhere, and they're traveling. And watching the videos from the streets to the stadium last week in Atlanta, they were everywhere. And I would assume they'll travel again, even with the ticket prices.
Oh God, they'll be there.
Insane.
It might have been shout out to
nuts.
my old high school buddy Andrew Magdovitz. See him sometimes at Grizzlies games. He's an Indiana grad.
I saw a stat on Twitter. I saw a stat
I
on
don't
Twitter
know.
about
I think he lives in the burbs.
My friend Kelly's an Indiana fan.
Yeah,
And if you talk to her today, she would say that she's been an Indiana football fan her whole life. I'm like, you're a liar.
My buddy Justin Haig from high school. Shout out. He went to Indiana.
It was a stat.
Shout out our buddy Max. You know Max.
Yeah,
Max used to
Max,
work here.
yeah.
Max, he's a Hoosier.
It was a stat on Twitter about
how
Indiana alumni. They got the biggest something alumni. I gotta find the tweet, but it's it's showing, bro. It's not just online.
Yeah.
No, they're so good.
Joy
down
in finance.
She is the happiest person on
Indiana
earth.
too.
It's the Indiana fans ain't no joke. It's they've been
And
they've been
Indiana's
fiending
real.
for it.
They are that girl of
They
the
are.
postseason. They have blown out. They haven't just won their way into the championship game. They have blown their opponents all the way
What do you
out.
think is more likely? Miami keeps this within a touchdown, or Indiana wins by 3 touchdowns?
Indiana wins by 21. Is more likely than Miami keeping
Keeping it close?
Yes.
Wow.
And then we'll start having the conversations. Is Indiana the greatest team of all time?
And they will have a case for it.
Yeah, they will have a case.
They may.
They
I don't
will
know.
have a case for it. They're
I saw that Greg Olson video of him talking about that 2000-2001 Miami
Them
team.
dudes were different.
I mean, he says we had to move Willis McGahee to fullback because he could not play over Clinton Portis or Frank Gore. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, bro. That 01 Miami team.
That is whoa. That's yeah.
I do think if Miami were to win, it would give you just a cool playoff stat of both teams in the 12-team playoff, and maybe we only get 2 years of the 12-team playoff.
Yeah.
Who knows? But both would have failed to make their conference championship game.
I
Between
found-
Ohio State last year and Miami this year. And I think it's just a testament to like a bigger field means more games to lose for said conference champions. But it does show the purpose of the playoff. If you wanted a blueprint of this is why we did this, here it is.
I found the stat.
Okay.
Indiana, this is why you see so much Indiana everywhere. Indiana University ranks as the #1 for the nation's largest living alumni community.
Really?
Yeah. I saw that stat and I was like, that's why we see so much Indiana. Like, they've been fiending for this, bro.
And they're alive.
And they're alive. And
they're living.
And they got money.
They do have
So
money.
they said the largest living alumni community is Indiana University.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would have thought like Ohio State or Texas.
I thought I said that on here yesterday.
Did you?
Maybe I said it on our show.
You didn't say that, bro.
You've been on a lot of shows, Bennett.
Yeah, you've been talking a lot, bro.
Yeah, you've been talking a lot.
Bennett deserves
Yeah.
a treat.
Bennett deserves a treat. All right, here's a
And a
treat.
nap.
We're going to end the show now. We're going to get out of here. I've got a hustle game tonight. We play the Texas Legends. Chris will be back tomorrow. We're only doing a 1-hour show tomorrow because the Grizzlies play at noon. Jess, you have Grizzlies radio tomorrow.
We are live
at 12.
on the radio.
You're live on the radio at 12:30.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah. Oh, hey, who's Grizz Files for Sunday? Can I go ahead and ask you that?
Please say Ja.
You don't know yet. We already used that one. Didn't we use Ja?
Yeah, we've already done Ja.
We've already done Ja.
I never
You were ahead of the game on that one.
Posted.
Yeah.
It was good, too.
Okay.
Hey, look, bro. The Tigers play tonight, bro. They
All
play
right.
Temple of the
Tigers
Dog.
play Temple of the Dog.
Oh,
Tigers are
thanks for
7.5 point
rallying us.
favorites.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
here for,
thanks.
bro.
Tigers
Thank
play
you.
at Temple at sometime
7 o'clock.
7
in front
o'clock.
of 37 people in FedEx Forum.
My mom will be one of the 37. She'll be there.
Hey, tickets are still available.
Great seats still available. Ticketmaster.com. Bennett, hey, I appreciate you. Jessica,
Anytime.
I appreciate you. David, I appreciate you. Thank you to Jaylon. Thank you to all of you out there. Again, we'll be back tomorrow. Chris will be back here. We got a 1-hour show tomorrow, though, because the Grizz are in Berlin, and that game starts at 1 o'clock. Until then, peace.